our Tuesday truths. You guys know what's up. We did this last week. I can't figure out if we should do Truthful Tuesdays or Tuesday Truths. I think we did Tuesday Truths last time. So we're starting a little bit later, but we've got the group here. What is it? It's 9:13. Some of you guys just asked me, when am I going live? So I thought instead of answering that question, I figured I'd just go live right now. My name is Joyvilla. I'm a singer-songwriter, artist. I've traveled 35 countries. I hit #1 on Billboard, iTunes, and Amazon in 2017 with my first EP, I Make the Static. I am also an actress. I'm a writer. I'm working on my first book. Hi, Mel C. I am pro-God, pro-Trump, pro-religious freedom, pro-life, pro-vegan. Yes, my shirt says live long and go vegan. And it's Star Trek. It's peak Joyvilla nerdiness right now. And Ryan loves it. My boyfriend loves it. Hi, you're having a terrible few days, Mel. Well, that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about our feelings in the correct way, because once we air out that dirty laundry, right, the wet, soggy laundry, it gets clean. It gets dried out. That makes sense. You're stressed like crazy, Mel. Welcome to the party. Welcome, Joytribe. Mel C is one of my good friends. She's in the Joytribe inner circle. If you guys want to support this channel, please click the links below. I have my PayPal, I have my Venmo, I have my Cash App, and you can become a member for $4.99 a month, and it supports the channel and keeps it going. Sorry I did not stream yesterday. I have been under immense pressure to get my book out there. This is not my book, but I'm just saying, my book out there. My book might be almost this big. No, it's going to be probably about 220 pages. It's going to be a chunker, and it's going to be really good. I can't wait. That's the final thing will be for my book. It's going to be a soft cover book. This is beautiful, the way this book is done. This is 200 pages. Yeah. This is great. Thank you, DJ Sec. Welcome, Nelson. Hi, Javon's here. Inverted Earth is here. Good morning. Good morning. Aisha Green is here. I don't have a P.O. box. Well, I do have an office address I could have you if you want to send something. But we're moving. We're moving the whole shebang, the office, everything. I had another office address, but I should have a P.O. box. That would be awesome. Maybe I should have a P.O. box for you guys to be able to send me stuff. I feel like there's a hair on my face. Hi, Gully. Hi, Mel C. Everyone who was launching this We Rise as One website and YouTube channel bailed on me. Oh, no. Tell me what happened. You guys, good morning, Leo Prime. So if you guys don't know, this is Truthful Tuesday, Tuesday Truths. Which one do we like more? We're going to say Tuesday Truths right now. It's where we share our innermost thoughts. Last week, we shared about how we're scared, things that have made us fearful, things that have kept us away from achieving things. We aired that out, and we had such an incredible amount of peace and love and just stability because of that, because as Joytribe, we did it together. And it's interesting how this channel has evolved, because I'm an artist, so I do my art, but also political commentary is my thing too. But I haven't talked about politics, except for Gavin Newsom, where we're going to get him out, repeal and replace, right? Like Obamacare, we're going to get Gavin Newsom out. But I do need a P.O. box. I will, Aisha. I will get a P.O. box. Did you drop the link for pre-release? Not yet. Not yet. I have to get the book so my editor's been working through the book. We've got today's the last final thing, and I send it to my formatter. And I get to work with a lot of powerful women, which I'm really happy about. Maureen McKay is my amazing editor, collaborator on this book. But Maureen McKay, yeah, she does that. She's awesome. She used to work with Laura Ingraham and LifeZet. She was the main editor for LifeZet. She's the main editor for what's it called? Parade magazine, Family magazine. But my formatter is the person who's going to format the book, because it's a Word document now, into an EPUB document, which is for ebooks, and then she's going to format it for printing.
and I'm using a company called Ingram Spark. I don't know if you guys know a little bit about the independent publishing game, but I've learned a lot. I'm free to help you guys answer any questions because it's a big thing. That's like, who do you use? I was going to use BookBaby. BookBaby's too expensive and take too much time. I want this book to be out for you guys as soon as possible. It wasn't going to be until October you guys could get it if I use the other thing. So I will drop the link for the pre-release to Mel C. I will drop it, girl. And for all of you guys who are my Joytribe Inner Circle, and that's $4.99 a month, you can cancel anytime, become a member, support this channel. I appreciate you guys. I'm actually going to drop the cover pictures that I want to use, that I want my members to vote on. So if you're not a member yet, make sure you become a member because I'm dropping those pictures today. We're going to choose which one becomes the cover for my book. Which will be kind of hard to know because you don't know the title of the book yet, but I'm keeping the title kind of secret. Thank you, Mel. I know I definitely have like a hair that keeps dancing on my face because I just put an oil on my face, my little spray that I love, so things get stuck in it. You know, it's probably cat hairs. Anyways, that's cat mom life. Thank you so much, Mel. So today, the name of the game is Tuesday Truths. So I can start it off. I can ask you guys, what do you need to admit? What's an uncomfortable truth that we need to admit right now? And I don't want to be like, oh, George Soros. And like, yes, listen, that stuff is real. I'm not saying that that's not good to talk about. But you can talk about that anytime, any place. Let's talk about your real feelings, your real emotions. This is free therapy. And this is what friends do. This is why I love you guys. Yesterday I was balls deep in my book planning, so I did not go live, and I apologize for that because I did miss you guys. I honestly just lost track of time because I was on the phone from 8:30 a.m. with different companies for printing. It was stressful. I'd ask questions, but I also feel the best when I'm busy, when I'm doing things, when I'm creating. And I cannot wait. This book is my heart and soul. It's my first book ever. I had to release a poetry book a while ago, but this is like, that was kind of just like a collection of stuff, and it was in 2013. Poems by the Princess, Poems of the Princess. But this one is going to be a real big nonfiction how-to/memoir. It'll be political, it'll be lifestyle, it'll be all the things you guys get and love from my YouTube channel and from me and my music and everything rolled into one. I have a chapter on how to deal with haters, how to talk to your family about being in politics, being conservative of color, being pro-life, my pro-life story, how I met the president. All of that will be in my book. Thank you, Mel. At the end of the day, you have to trust yourself and have confidence in your decisions. Absolutely. High on your ass? Absolutely. So we kind of just started a little bit later. Thanks for loving my shirt, Aisha. Hi, Nelson. So let's talk about what's going on. What's the truths? Mel C says she's stressed. You were going to start a YouTube and people bailed on you. I mean, that is so stressful, and I understand. I kind of think like we kind of got started talking about stress. Thank you, Stevens. He says you do great work for liberty. I appreciate that. Uncomfortable truth. Let's admit it. Let's bring it. She got the eye emojis, girl. What you got? Let's get some uncomfortable truth. Let's make it personal. Let's get some tears going, because I'm telling you, that gives you relief. It keeps you accountable. That's what we're going to do once a week. We're having Tuesday Truths, where we share uncomfortable truths about ourselves. Listen, all of us are this is such a safe and respectful and beautiful place. The Joytribe family, you guys we're family. And I want you to feel comfortable, admitting it. It's not just strangers on the internet. This is a feedback. This is a spiritual back and forth. And it helps us become really honest. And I honestly want to live my life like this for the rest of my life. I'm 34 years old, looking 24. That's how I say, and it's truth. My mouth to God's ears. 34, looking 24. I encourage you to do this for the rest of your life and take it into every ounce of your being. Because going live here, I go live on another app called Bigo. I go live on YouTube. And doing this has made me really accountable to you guys. Like I've always been honest, but I've been very private. I'm a very private person. And now I'm like, well, I need to reach out more and talk more to you guys. Like as I work for liberty,
as I create my book, oh, by the way, my new song, Voice Over Violence, it's in its final stages. The song will come out before the book. The song will come out sooner. Want to release that hater piece? Crazy relevant. Really? You've got some haters. Well, I will be releasing some parts of my book as blog entries, like as articles on joyvilla.com. It's getting redone. So we're redoing the website. So if you click on joyvilla.com, nothing's up there right now. But I will be doing that actually, Mel. And that's a good question. It's a good idea. I'll be releasing them as like articles so that you guys can get that, because I really want you to read the book, and I want you to be able to cherish the book. And I want you to be able to deal with life, dealing with all this nonsense. And this book will be very encouraging. So I'm excited. I'm nervous too. I mean, I'm angry sometimes and I'm numb. I'll just get the ball started. But wait, Aisha said, I currently feel that I won't ever have a family of my own. Oh, more so because of my stubbornness and lack of patience. I understand, Aisha. Well, you know what? That doesn't mean you won't have a family, but I know the feeling. I know the feeling all too well. God, you're gonna make me cry. I felt like I didn't deserve a family for a long time. And then when I finally felt like I deserved it, I was trapped in a marriage where my husband didn't want one. And so then I felt like, am I wrong for wanting something? Am I wrong for leaving my husband, thinking that this was the one for my future children? And at the end of the day, I made my decision. I said, I'm not wrong. This is what I want. And I dove deep into feelings and being real. And that's why I'm actually thinking of releasing a journal along with my new book. My book will be telling my political story, but it also, because it's intertwined with my emotional story, right? I went from being a raging liberal feminist, SJW, social justice warrior, to becoming a compassionate conservative and Trumplican, like with real compassion. And you don't go from complete opposites without a whole lot of cognitive dissonance, whole lot of change and confusion and all these things right in the middle. And I think it's important we talk about that. So that's what this book details. But, you know, I wrote this book in 8 weeks, but it's the story's been in the making for 4 years, honestly, all my life. But it's kind of crazy. I wrote it in 8 weeks, you guys. And it was, I went through the highs and lows. I don't know if I can do it. If it wasn't for Maureen, my amazing editor, she would, she kicked my ass by just being herself, by just being like, I'm sending you the next thing. I want you to read that. Okay, I just edited this part. Go ahead and fill that in. She kept the structure, like a good teacher who teaches you how to write. She tells you this is the structure. The content is up to you. I fully wrote the book myself, but Maureen fully helped me do it, and I couldn't have done it without her. And it's just like, whoa. I wanted to quit sometimes. I didn't want to face some of these uncomfortable things. But what you said, Aisha, cuts me to my core, because it's the same with me. That was one of my uncomfortable truths and my fears, is like, what if I never have a family? And how old are you? I mean, listen, the thing is, we have a lot of time, but the faster you work through your issues, and it's true when you say, if it's because of you, your lack of patience. Patience is something, man, you ask God to help you through patience, he'll give you more things for you to be patient. Don't ask God for patience. Take it from me. No, but patience, I feel like, comes from going through things and forgiving oneself. Because I feel like patience is a lack of forgiveness for yourself. I feel like, I don't know, that's just coming out of me. Don't let me preach now. I'm a preacher's daughter, but I'm preaching. But that's how impatience has been for me, because that's been something I've struggled with and probably still do struggle with, honestly. But it's a lack of self-forgiveness, because you want things to move quick. You want things to be there already. But you have to be able to work through the things. If you just went from here to there, you wouldn't appreciate it, because your journey, you wouldn't have also the emotional fortitude. Having a family is like a huge thing, and you deserve a family. First of all, forgive yourself, love yourself, and tell yourself you deserve a family, because you do. Each and every one of us deserves to have a family. The next thing would be find a loving partner who also wants what you want. Keep your eye on the prize, kids, family, and work through your issues, your stubbornness, your, maybe lack of being on one accord. Maybe it's like because it's like an emotional shield, right? It's like a barrier. You're like, you put this up and it's like, it helps you not get hurt, which, by the way, this is an incredible book. Read this book, The 5 Love Languages. Love this book so much. Another great book is Dianetics. Great book for best-selling book on mental health. Helps you get through all the gunk. Reading books and being able to talk out your feelings and work through them and be in relationships. Get in a relationship and love the other person. Love yourself. Be in a relationship with yourself first. I don't want you to just jump in a relationship, but like with my relationship right now, like I felt really numb this weekend, and I had to tell Ryan I'm numb, and it was for some situations which I'll keep private, but the truth of the matter, because I want to respect his privacy, but the truth of the matter is it was something that I didn't feel desired. I didn't feel wanted, and he had kind of shut off, and I just started crying. I was like, I can't be the only one in this relationship. Who cares? And I was sobbing. I was wailing, like that, like just letting it out, like whoa. It came out because it was from such a deep place of hurt and such a deep place of realness and honesty. And it wasn't even just about him. It was, but it was also about my past relationship. I got divorced less than a year ago. And I'm still going through the divorce proceedings, and this man is still being very, if I can be honest with you, he's being very tough. It's tough. It's a fight. And I've had to put on my big girl panties. And feminine energy is being able to let go and receive. So that's what I did with Ryan, is I just let it go. I was like, I can't, I've tried this, I've tried that, I can't do it anymore. He was like, I don't want you to try those things. I don't want you to be numb. I don't want you to feel that way. And he hugged me and he held me and he said he's felt numb before and he doesn't want to be that way. And, I don't want to detail too many personal things about him because I respect his privacy. He's not like me. But he loves me so much and I love him so much. And we're celebrating 6 months together. And girl, I thought I would never. Hi, John. 5 love languages is great. That's right, Mel C. Your lack of patience is for the other person. Trust is tied up in it too. Yes. Sometimes perseverance pays off. Hi, J Devil. And you're my amazing Joytribe inner circle. Bob Escalera says, good morning. Walking to seriousness in here, but still open to listening. I love your light and the people you inspire. Thank you, Bob Escalera. Bob, we're talking about some Tuesday truths on Tuesdays. If that makes you uncomfortable, I understand. But yeah, it is serious right now. We're talking Tuesday truths is the day where we let loose and we just reveal what's really been bothering us all week or maybe all our lives. And we just get it out. We get out into the open. And because I believe that when you talk it out, you come to a conclusion. I'm not here to tell you what's wrong with you. I'm not one of those people, and I don't think you should pay anyone to be that. If they're a therapist, they're going to listen to you. They're going to let you talk. They're going to let you discover what's going on. And they're going to gently guide you. Counselors, therapists, priests, church people, those, ministers, counselors, therapists, and ministers, I 100% believe in. I don't believe in psychoanalysts, psychiatrists, because a psychiatrist is going to drug you and a psychoanalyst is just going to analyze you and say, well, it's because your mother didn't hug you enough, which is like, don't tell me what's wrong with me. Let me discover what's wrong with me and help me discover that, and that's what a good counselor. So I do push and encourage therapy and counseling and ministry. But I don't encourage this sort of very weird secularism of you're just an F up and take drugs, because drugs don't help anybody. They don't, unless you had surgery or something and then you need them temporarily, but that's a different thing. Anyways, don't let me preach more. I love Joyvilla. Thank you, Tyler. But yeah, so for me, having let go of the numbness, because I was angry too. Underneath the numbness was anger. it was anger at him not pursuing me, not like the fact that I didn't feel good. So Aisha, for your situation, preach, let God use you. Thank you, Aisha. I feel like it could be something like that your lack of patience for the other person could be that you're 33. What a beautiful age. Jesus age. 33, my friend. 'Twas a good year, 33. Now I'm 34. I love the 30s. They're all about growth. The 20s was about experimenting. The 30s are about growth. Can't wait to the 40s. I mean, I just love you say you're Native American. Yes, John Levy, Choctaw on my mom's side. Hi, good morning, Sean. Good morning. So I don't ask God for patience. I ask for more wisdom. Exactly. I was kind of joking. You can ask God for patience, obviously. But yes, definitely wisdom. Wisdom in this. Yeah, I mean, God will reveal it to you. But it sounds like forgiveness for yourself, because if you're impatient with the other person, it could be because you think they're supposed to be somewhere for you. And maybe the person you're with, ask God to show you if they're the person you're supposed to be with. Because a lot of times we go through all these things and we think it's us and it could be the other person. I'm just saying, maybe this person, and also there's a point to talking to the person and saying, listen, this is how I feel. Feminine energy receives and talks about feelings. I feel this way, not to blame them. Don't make them accountable for your feelings, but make them aware of your feelings. Men need to be made aware of our feelings in a gentle way, but a very direct way. Men are direct, okay? That's masculine energy. We need both of them in the world. That's that polarity. It's beautiful. It's a yin and the yang. It's sexy. It's inspiring. It's earth giving. It's blessing. It's beautiful. So that's why we need a father and a mother, right? We need feminine and masculine energy in this world. None of them are toxic. No such thing as toxic masculinity. A real masculine man is not going to beat his wife. That's not masculine energy. It's not it. But men are direct. They need directness. So if you feel like, when I told Ryan, like, I feel numb, and I was crying, he knew exactly what I was talking about. And he's like, I don't want you to feel that way. And I'm sorry. And we're going to work through this. And it was honestly just a few adjustments of, hey, oh my God, I have so many lints that keep getting on my face. This is terrible. A few adjustments of like, hey, let's talk about these things. And also maybe you can, I don't want to go into too many details and like give it away, but basically it was like, I didn't feel pursued. And that's a big point for me because and I didn't feel seen by that. And so I was like, well, maybe you can just like put in your calendar, like, hey, I'm going to make sure to pursue Joy today. I'm going to make sure to give her compliments, make sure to do, and I just suggested that last night very gently, because you can't tell a man what to do. It will backfire on you. If you got a real man, that is, and so I was just very, very, like, I talked to him like I would talk to a friend. I think a lot of times we forget that our spouse should be our friends too. Our partner is a friend. So I talked to him very gently and like a friend. And I was just like, it's just a suggestion. And I think he's going to do it. It doesn't sound romantic to put in the calendar, I have to compliment Joy, or it's time to pursue Joy, desire Joy. But I don't care. I said, this is between us. Now I'm telling you guys, but you know what I mean? It's like solutions, and knowing if he were to remember that, because he said he gets numb, he gets stressed, and he forgets. It's like he doesn't kiss me and hug me and love me, but sometimes he'll forget to compliment me or to notice and acknowledge certain things about me. And that's a big deal for me. Big deal, because that's my love language, words of acknowledgement. And he's like, he just doesn't think in those terms, And so reminding him all the time got very weary for me, and I became numb and I became angry. Like, well, why am I even here? Well, does he even love me? So I went through all of those, but I want to have babies. I think Ryan's the one. I want to have babies with him. I want to have a family with him. I really want that. But it does take me being patient, right, Aisha? It takes that ability to put the other person, like to view the other person outside of the emotion and then come in back with the emotion and be able to communicate that. I hope that helped. I just feel like, I hope that helps you. But regardless, you're very brave for admitting that here in the room, and I appreciate that. right? Hi, Mama Chicken. Still more Indian than Elizabeth Chief Wahoo Warren. Oh my gosh, absolutely, John. Yeah, I'm probably about one. Let's see, my great grandpa, my mom's side, was Choctaw. My great grandpa, yeah, my great grandpa. I have to ask my cousin again. She knows more of our Indian lineage than I do, or Native American lineage, but I'm proud of it. So, Jay, sometimes perseverance. Jay says, yeah, my divorce is getting stupid too. Her attorney is messing up a lot, but he still has my civil suits in a civil phantom zone, held off till the divorces end. It sucks. Divorces can suck. Listen, my divorce is actually relatively clean and straightforward. The problem is just my ex is withholding something. And he's being very difficult and he's being out of communication. And I just I don't understand it. But it's usually it's not the person who files for divorce that usually causes the problems. I don't know, maybe. In my opinion, I feel like I filed for divorce. We talked it out first. We really came to a great understanding. We came to the best communication we've ever had, honestly. I was with him for 7 years, and he's a good man. He's a good man. But it just it makes me angry because I'm like, he's not acting. Is this the man I married? Is this the man I knew? I say happy marriage, happy divorce. And honestly, it's very happy compared to other things. He doesn't even have a lawyer. We have a mediator. We haven't even gone through lawyers. I have a lawyer, though. I have a lawyer on retainer because I'm Joyvilla. Sometimes you got to do that. She's amazing. The lawyer's amazing. Rhonda Baldwin Kennedy, she's incredible. She's running for Congress. She's pro-Trump, Black woman, mom, a late mom. She had her triplets when she was 40. There's plenty of time for us. There's plenty of time for us, Aisha, and anybody else. Gwen, agree with you on the medical field. Hi there. Yes. Number 33. Okay, let's see. I know that you're going through something, Mel. So you bought I want to read this. So you want to release the hater piece. Oh, yeah. I bought the domain, funded everything to make a community for people to get truth and have someone to talk to, different voices. Wow, this sounds beautiful, Mel. The channel that I was modeling for bailed on me and stole some of my show ideas. Oh, my gosh. I am so sorry. That happened this week. That is, what assholes. What assholes. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Mel, dang, you're so hot. Thanks, the kiss of Harambe. I'm here too today, though this will be my last for a while. I'm without a place to live. What? Tina Dawn, no, you're without a place to live? You didn't get evicted, did you? That's illegal during COVID. What's going on? Where do you live now? What's your situation? I really am going to miss you. The Joytribe is going to miss you. Maybe we can help you figure something out. These are tough times. What do you have to say to publications like The Root or Newsom who call you a sellout for supporting Trump? They can kiss my sellout ass. What's a sellout? Are you kidding me? I'd sell out more if I was supporting Biden right now. I'd sell out more if I was supporting freaking Obama still. That's the sellout. It is the hardest thing in the world to be a Trump supporter and be Black. I don't know if it's the hardest thing in the world, but it is one of the most difficult things. It's probably the hardest thing in the world is to be a sex traffic victim in a country that doesn't care about you. That would be hard. So I take that back. But it is one of the most difficult things I have personally faced is to be a Trump supporter and be a person of color and be in Hollywood. Guess what? I don't care anymore. I don't care what they think. I don't think about them. They're thinking about me, obviously. Call me a sellout. Call me a coon. Call me a house nigger. Call me all these things you're going to call me. Because it doesn't change my values. It doesn't change what I support and the people I support and this president. Because this president has faced insurmountable odds to do what he's doing, and all he wants to do is make this country great again. All he wants to do is make sure this country is valuable. And I even have a friend right now. She said she feels like we're moving apart because we have different politics. I've never done that. We haven't talked for a while, but it's been COVID-19, and she went through some serious things. She had, a miscarriage, and I'm so sorry. Thank you for loving my shirt, Katie. Liberals are always projecting, always, Sean. So it was really tough. And I wasn't there for her doing that. And I hadn't checked her Instagram. I haven't checked her things because I've been tied up in writing a book and stuff. And so we talked. We weren't able to talk because I was catching a train to go from San Diego. Remember when I spoke at the Gavin Newsom? Call them Junior Gorge if they call you that. What's Junior Gorge? Junior Gorge? It's good, John. I don't know what that is, but explain it to me. Mama Chicken. Mel, are you still in the chat? I wanted to help you through your situation, Mel. I hope that helps. Amen. Being black and being a Trumpster is like handing over your black card. I hear it a lot. Oh my God, sweet MCS. Really? See? You know what I'm talking about. J Devil says the negative opinions of dullards should never bring one down. Ooh, it's so well written. Dullards, the negative opinion of dullards. Never. It's funny because my chapter on haters is really going to talk a lot about these things too, because I've faced a lot of haters and a lot of haters have tried to face me. But they're all, honestly, they're weak people who hate. And they're just trying to create drama and they're trying to stir you up. They're trying to make you lose your sense of well-being. And it's because they're afraid. They're afraid. And Mel, that's for you too. Those haters who stole your idea, they're afraid. They wanted what they wanted. They're evil people. I am so sorry that happened to you. But you are still alive. You're still strong, Excuse my French, but I'm going to say something. Fuck those people. Fuck them. Forget about them. Keep going on. I've had so many instances where people have stolen things from me, ideas, plans, backstabbed me. My gosh, the number keeps growing. And I'm like, it's two things. You either believe all people are bad or you just believe that some people are bad and most people are good. Honestly, to me, it's that black and white. I have to believe that most people are good because they are. But it's those bad eggs, those assholes that make everybody else seem like you start distrusting everything. Going, well, I don't even want to work with anyone else. I want to be in a relationship. I got hurt. I got this. I got stolen from. Don't let those color the rest of your relationships. Those people were bad people. You didn't do anything wrong. Move along. Your idea is still beautiful. Take it, change it, grow it, do something else with it because it's your idea. They can copy, but it still won't be the same thing. Because guess what? You infuse your spirit into it, your love. They can't do what you do. Nobody can. That's when I remind myself, they can't do what I do. They can try to copy me. They can try to steal from me. Trust me, I had somebody I talk about it in my book, even within the Trump community, I've had people steal from me. It's not everybody who's in this fight is in it for the fight, for the people, for America, for the country, for the legacy, for the liberty, for the freedom. Some people are in it just for the payday. Can you do my GoFundMe? Can you fund me all day long so I can do this? And then they just rip people off. Unfortunately, that happens in every community, including this one, the political one. But it's far less in conservatives than it is in the liberal field because we're a tighter group built on morals, built on values. Morals, I would say it's more values and ethics. Morals are great too, but that's personal. Blessing, thank you for the tip. Thank you so much. If you guys want a tip, if you want to support me, I'm going to check to see if you guys did that. Because if you can support me on here, it takes 30%. YouTube takes 30%, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the £1. Sean, thank you so much for the $20. Love seeing you and stand strong in your beliefs. You're the best, Joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys can also tip me and support my channel on the links below. Like I prefer PayPal if you can. Of course, this is not mandatory. This is free. I do this because I love you guys. But we go in on Tuesdays, and so we're going to do this every week. But I'm going to be back tomorrow too. We're going live 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every weekday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you can do PayPal, you can do Cash App, you can do the other ones. If you want a tip, if you want to support, it keeps this channel going. It keeps me being able to feed my kitties and me and be able to, provide this content for you guys. You guys know that YouTube and
all of these online places are crushing conservatives and trying to quiet our voice. All social got taken down, unfortunately. I actually don't know the details on that, but I'm really sad about it. I worked with them for over a year. I've known the people who built it for over 2 years. It's pretty heartbreaking, but they tried to be a voice of fairness. And I just think big tech I know Instagram was suppressing them heavily. I'm on all the social media channels, but this one is the one where I can go live and actually receive, first of all, comments from you guys, build a community, and also receive some monetary help, which is great. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Sean, so much for the $20. Blessings for the £1. Sending love to you, Mel. Yes, Aisha needs, thank you for sending love. Oh, 1111, Mel. Give freely. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. At the end of the day, Mel says, it's not about me. It's not about them. It's 100% about the movement. I've given up my entire life for this. Girl, then don't stop. Do not stop. This movement is important, and I agree with it 100%. Do not stop. Keep going. It's hard to get a channel going. I can make movies with Fallout and Skyrim, and I'll just get shadow banned. I know, J-Devil. I am on Parlor, too. Oh, Junior Gorge is from Fraggle Rock. Look it up right now. Oh, my God. There you go, dear. Nice. Thanks, David. Tina, they tried to get the neighbors to kick my ass first, but when we were talking, instead of fighting, the woman was here struck me herself. I called the police to try and almost get set up because what happened? You got set up? What is going on, Tina? Let us know when you get situated and open up a P.O. box. I'd like to send you a copy of my book. Yes, once I finalize. It's been an emotional journey, but it's necessary. I forgot you're doing your book. Girl, you're right where you need to be. 33, writing your book. It is an emotional journey, and it's cathartic, isn't it? I've let loose on my book as well. I'm so proud of you. Yes, please. I want you to send me a copy of your book. I would love that, and I will post about it. I would absolutely love that. If you can send it to me, are you doing advanced quotes? That's another thing. Get advanced quotes. Ask everybody that you look up to, that you admire. It can be authors. It can be celebrities. It can be people on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Ask them for advanced quotes. They will say, like, books have, like, the back of the book will be like, this, she is an amazing Aisha, blah, blah, blah. This is like, they'll get quotes because you've sent them, like, email people a chapter, the intro in the first chapter, and say, hey, would you mind reading this and giving me an advanced quote on it? And then you can print those advanced quotes, like, especially if it's from, like, big people like Ben Shapiro or Joyvilla, then you can print those advanced quotes on the back of the book, and it's like you've got advanced praise for the book, so that by the time the book is printed, it already says from big time thought leaders, like, how good it is, right? And about your journey. And honestly, girl, you just hustle, and you send letters to people who say, I need it within the next 2 weeks, whatever it's going to be. I suggest you go through Ingram Spark. That's who I'm going to use to self-publish my book. I don't know what you're going to do with it. They're very cheap. It's $49, and then they do take some on the back end. But Book Baby is like $2,000 to get started. It can be less depending on what you do, but Book Baby is more hand-holding. They do all of the stuff for you. Ingram Spark, you have to find people, but I'm good at finding people to do stuff. I found someone to design the cover. Found somebody to, that's kind of easy for me. But anyways, I'm excited. I'm excited for that journey. The black card is an exchange for dignity, self-governance, and intact family. Yes, NorCal. I don't need my black card. So Tina stayed with rough people all throughout quarantine. The governor of Florida extended the memorandum that said no evictions until August, but on July 2nd, the people assaulted me. Katie Ginn, thanks for loving my shirt, Katie Ginn. That is awful. I'm so sorry. You called the police? I'm so sorry for that. Mama Chicken, sometimes I feel like the America I grew up in is gone and it happened so quickly in my lifetime. I know. Hi, David Smith. I feel you, Mama, being old school, Barbie Roberts says, love kitties, cage-free shelter watch. Yay, I love kitties. That's awesome, Barbie. Your journey, you look so good. Yes, you do. Thank you. I've donated through the app. I should have donated through the app. Mel C, 1111.
Junior Gorgeous from Fraggle Up. Okay, I will. Yes, I'm still a Trump supporter. Are you kidding me? I'm a huge Trump supporter, blessing. That's why my whole book is going to come out. Oh, what does this button do? Says mission for you, Joy. Get a group of quality, reliable, right-thinking musicians together for a cover version of Boy from New York City. Darts version, rock and style. You'll be great. Released as a single September, October, then perform at Trump's second inauguration. That's a great idea. Living up to your tears comment got me in tears. My tears comment. Love seeing you stand strong in your beliefs. You're the best, Joy. Sean, you're amazing. Hello, Joytribe. Don't get mad even when music and style. That's right. It's okay to be mad sometimes, though. But this is Tuesday Truths, where we get it out. We get it out. I hear good things. Wow, so many amazing comments. I'm serious, by the way. The campaign needs a real rock and style kick, and you're the legend. It's true. That's true. I love it. I'm infuriated by the center on both sides, especially on the left, turning a blind eye to the excess of radicals who are hijacking the culture. 100% agree. It just seemed like people who were more patriarchal left our country. Now there's so much division. It's so true. For Tina, start with a battered shelter. Yes, Bob. Then use the resources they provide. Don't know how else to help from there. That's true. That's true. Get in a battered shelter because of what happened to you. Use the resources so at least you have a place, a bed to stay in. That's the number one thing. You cannot be on the streets. We don't want you. Even if you're going to be homeless right now, get into the shelter. We do not want you in harm's way. I'm going to miss you on here, but I want you to take care of yourself. We love you, and go into the shelter. Make sure that people can help you out of the situation, and then hopefully there's like some Section 8 housing or place that can house you that you can get into while you save money. That would be my best bet too. Joyvilla covers the darts from New York City and rocks establishment. Seriously, the lyrics are all there except the name change from Jim to Don Trump. Interesting. Your voice and message has been so refreshing for Americans today, Mama Chicken, and I am not going to fight. Wait till you read my new book. Obama is the first mainstream African American who's bright, articulate, and clean. Joe Biden did not say that in 2008. Did he really say that? Yes, you'll be able to order my book from the UK, Blessing, 100%. Back soon helping a friend Zoom their doctor. I can play a doctor on TV as well. Oh, David. Okay, David. SJWs have a God-shaped hole they fill with social justice. Preach, Michelle. I want to see you belt out a big band rocker. Yeah, Trump has been doing amazing. Hasn't disappointed me yet. Same. Obama is the first major African American who's bright, articulate, and clean. Oh yeah, Joe Biden. I'm shocked if you said that, but I also don't put it past him. Everything the left does to help the black community is detrimental to blacks. I agree. Do you think they are doing it on purpose, or are they really the stupid? They're really the stupid. They want money and also social justice. It's addicting. It's like likes. The more they help black Americans, the more likes they get, which is votes. And so they get addicted to it, that adrenaline rush, that shot of serotonin, like, oh, we're helping people. But honestly, that's the best. That's the best point of it, right? That they're just doing it for the kicks, that they think they're helping, but they're really not, that they're just dumb. The worst part of it is actually there are people who are actually evil and putting in the system to keep people down, keep people poor, while raking in the money. You decide which ones you think is more the Democrats. I think it's a mixture of both, but a lot of the evilness. That's true. What this button do? I'm gonna have to look that song up. Whoa, Reaper. He did say that. Joe Biden said that. How is he allowed to be like? Obama's a dumbass for working with him. Joe Biden copies the Labor Party here in the UK. Really? He's awful. If you vote for Joe Biden, first of all, he's going to lose, thank God, to Trump, but he is just awful. YOLO mofos. Hi, Freedom Mist. Haha, good one, Gully. What did Gully say? Obama is the first president that married a man. Oh, yeah, I don't like those things, guys. I actually don't like that. Michelle Obama is not a man. A lot of that stuff has been edited. Listen, you don't have to like her politics. You don't have to like what she stands for, but it doesn't mean we have to change her gender. I think that is, I just don't like that stuff. I don't like it. Like, I think it's lowbrow because what they say about our first lady, right, which is America's first lady, they say a lot of lowbrow stuff, and I don't like to play tit for tat. I don't talk about the way someone looks. I mean, if they looking really messy, yeah, it's part of it. But Michelle Obama, I actually like Michelle Obama in personality. It's just all of the things she's done has been horrible with Obama. Like, I actually used to love the Obamas. I thought they were a big, great family, but they've done nothing but tear the country apart. But and reap the rewards, reap the money from it. The only black family that flourished under the Obamas were the Obamas. I always say that. So I don't agree with their politics at all. I reject what they've done, and it's very corrupt. But I don't need to say that she's a man. Like, come on now. That's not true, I mean, love you, girl, Jacqueline Van Bierk. Yes. Love you so much, Jacqueline. That's my girl, Jacqueline. The left has useful idiots, but the higher ups taking a paycheck. Yes, that's true. Yes, I love you, Joy. You're such a breath of fresh air. Thank you for standing up for what's right. You're incredibly brave and true inspiration to us all. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Gully. I love you though. Jacqueline, I miss you. Jacqueline, thank you for being on my live. You guys follow Jacqueline Van Bierk. She is one of my best friends. We need to have a chat. We're both so busy. I'm finishing up my book. I definitely want to see you soon. I was going to come out to New York. You're in Germany right now though, right? You're not in New York. I love your Instagram pictures that you've been posting, Jacqueline. She's been one of my friends for years, one of my best friends. This is a hug for you. I miss you so much. I miss hanging out with you. I've got a new boyfriend, girl. Let's hang out. God damn this COVID-19 nonsense. I would be having parties and events and having you over. I haven't seen you since last year. Almost, has it been 2 years? It's been a year since I've seen you. Since you moved out of Los Angeles, which, by the way, I want to move out of LA. Do you love moving out of LA? Do you feel much better now? Yeah, I'll be back in the States end of July. Oh, okay, you're going to be back in the States. Where are you going to be, in New York? You've been on adventures. You and Bolt have just been on adventures. Happy birthday to Bolt, too. I liked them, too, the first time. Didn't vote for Obama twice. Same sweet MCS. What can we do to reach out to the Black community? I feel for Blacks' hearts are in the right place. But, join charities that are actually helping in the inner cities. Talk to Black Americans, educate them on what Trump has done to help, and be compassionate, listen to them, but also provide the answers. I mean, honestly, inner city help is really needed because there are young Black boys killing other young Black boys. Education is needed, people volunteering in community centers. There's a lot of anger out there, and it's hard. But you can start in your community. What can you do to help those around you? Miss you too. Love you, pretty lady. Thanks, Cornelius. Yeah, okay. I am in no way mean to speak out of line, but you got to be absolutely one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Wow, Trapper. That's not out of line. That's beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you kidding me? Big hugs, Jacqueline. Let's jump on the phone, please. Maybe later today or tomorrow. I'm finishing up my book today, but let's please jump on the phone. Like, I love Jacqueline. You guys follow her, subscribe. She's an incredible musician and artist and producer. We got to finish our song. Oh my God. Thanks for saying the fight. Love you. Way too long. There were Republicans who voted for Obama because they weren't going to vote for McCain. It's true. I never liked McCain. Battered shelter wasn't an option. They turned me away. What? So they didn't have beds available for women in serious physical danger. This was the first time no bruises or broken bones. What? They said they want to have beds available. Oh, for women in serious physical danger. Well, what about another shelter? There has to be another shelter, Tina. I'm so sorry they turned you away. Love you, pretty lady. Thank you, Cornelius. I love you too. Are you going to walk away in October in DC? Yes, Cheryl. BLM only matters to Black lives on the left. Super sad. Exactly, Jacqueline. Black Lives Matter only matters to Black lives on the left. Exactly. What about Black lives on the right? Those don't matter. Jacqueline is so woke. I love you. She's been red-pilled. Your thoughts on the BLM organization? Big Wig just answered it. So much hatred. There's so much hatred there. They're writing. They're saying more dead cops. They're saying cops in, what does it say? Cop, fry them like bacon. Kill cops, fry them like bacon. Like, That is not Black Lives Matter. That's not like what a Black Lives Matter or movement should be about. But that is what Black Lives Matter, the organization, is. And it's disgusting. It's hatred. It's not helping. I believe Black Lives Matter, of course, but I don't believe in that organization. So we need unity. I have a new song called Voice Over Violence, which is coming out soon. I did it with Ricky Rebel. I can't wait to premiere this song to you guys. So much hatred. I know what I'm talking about, Joy. I resonate. I'm the guy who asked, why would U.S. voters say faithful to her when her own husband isn't? And a lady in Texas rephrased it and Trump retweeted it. Wow. That's amazing. What does this button do? You're on it. That was really good. That's really good. Jacqueline Van Bierk, love you so much. Daily Mail Line did an article saying this shows how coarse the campaign has become. So proud. It's so proud. Oh, how coarse oh yeah, I'm proud of you too. To Hillary, mean, duh. Yeah, I get it. What's the title of your book, Joy? I'm not saying it yet, Mama Chicken, but it will come out. It's going to be secrets. The book is coming out. The song is coming out first. Voice Over Violence. No shelters in my county. Plan to take a hike to Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, be safe. Be safe. Human life matters. 100% testicular. Florida is odd with female shelters. I don't know how close you are to West Palm Beach, and on North Lakeside of Broadway behind the Good Samaritan Hospital, there's an independent shelter. Okay, yeah. Can we hear your new song? Yes, Mama Chicken. Kanye West running. Oh my God. He better be meaning 2024 because that's stupid if he's running against Trump. He's going to not going to split the base. He's going to lose all the Trump support. You guys are amazing. Don't agree with you on a few things, but I have to admit you exude such a positive aura. I don't see a lot with fellow conservatives, thought leaders. Thank you, Gurike Gumbo. I appreciate that. You don't have to agree with me on things, which is fine. I love that because we can still be friends and disagree. I think that's amazing. We need different thoughts. And thanks for admitting that. This is Tuesday Truths. We've been honest. We've been admitting our truths together. Thank you so much, you guys, for the amazing tips. I'm going to jump off here. It's really awesome. Love your character. Thank you. Sean, I know it's just that person just wants attention. This is just, you guys are incredible. Sweet, you retracted your message. I didn't get to see it. But I'm going to eat some breakfast. I'm going to continue finishing up my final things of the book. I hope that my words have helped you. You guys have helped me. You always do. And spread so much love. And Jacqueline, let's jump on a call. Let's jump on a FaceTime later today or tomorrow. Let me know. Yes, and my book and my song. Yes, we can do a FaceTime or we can do a WhatsApp if you're out of the country. I miss traveling. Mama Chicken, keep an eye out for my book and my song. You guys are amazing. Yeah, just ignore him. BLM is not about Black people. If you haven't done so already, check out their website and look at their What We Believe. No, it's about craziness. You're right, sweet 1MCS. They're crazy. Have a great day in the life. Yes, Bob, you too. You too, Mama. Spread it thick and leave the biggest lines. What does this button do? There's 22 shelter beds here, but over 2,000 people need them. Whoa. I live in the woods homeless. I lived in the woods homeless for 4 years before I was with these people. Lost all my ID and paperwork. Oh, no. Tina, we got to get you out of there. Do you have an ability to have a job? Like, if we can get you, like, you got to get a job to where, even if you did something while you were there, that 4 years, girl, your struggle, your story must be incredible. In the woods, these people were not good people. I'm so sorry they did that to you. There's 23 shelter beds. Well, keep fighting it, keep doing it. I don't know what I can do to help. I do use Facebook, but I'm barely on Facebook, Leo. So but I'm going to jump on there. BLM is not about Black lives at all. They're a Marxist communist movement. It's funneling millions to fund and support Democrats, over 100 million to Biden alone. They are taking advantage. Yep, you're absolutely right. Bye, Gully. Bye, you guys. I got to jump off here. You guys have been amazing. If you want to support this channel, you can tip me here. YouTube does take 30%. So you can go into PayPal or go into PayPal or any of the other ones that I have the links below. That would be awesome if you want to support me and my movement. Otherwise, I won't do this anymore. No, I'm just kidding. No, but if you want to support me, that would be great. But I will be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's been a pleasure and an absolute privilege to be able to chat with you guys. My Joy Tribe, shout out to my Joy Tribe Inner Circle members. You guys are my absolute favorite. Bob Escalera, Sean, J Devil. We have Mel C in the house. We've got a lot of people on here. This is awesome. I always shout my Joy Tribe Inner Circle members first because they are, I love everybody. I love all my Joy Tribe, but my Inner Circle members, I love just a little bit more. So yes, you guys have been awesome, and I appreciate all of you. Katie Jen, and thank you. Gwen Bilecki. Wow. I don't want to miss any one of you guys who is in my inner circle. I appreciate you, and everybody who tipped me today. You guys are the bomb. Mel C and Sean. You're not just inner circle members, but you also tipped me. You supported this channel. Also, Blessing. You guys are awesome. God bless you guys. Make sure you stay honest, stay strong, stay true to yourself. It's okay to admit if you're angry, if you're numb, if you're impatient, if you're stubborn, if you're upset. Work through these issues. You can work. They're emotions. Work through them and acknowledge them. Acknowledge that you're an incredible being. You're a spiritual being. You dictate what happens to you, not anybody else. Okay? God bless you guys. Love you. And I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye, Joy Tribe.